Hello everyone, and welcome back to Amateur Hour Projects. Today, we're going to take a look at... Oh, there's no way this is going to fit. Oh, geez. One moment. Alright, one more time. Today we're going to take a look at... Rivendell by the Lord of the Rings and Lego. This is huge. This box is heavy. We've got 6,167 pieces. This is going to be so much fun. I can tell that there's going to be a lot of little tiny pieces all over the place. This thing is going to be pretty big. I've seen this on display. But I am super excited to put this together. Lord of the Rings is an awesome franchise. It was an awesome book series initially. Then the movie series. It's a lot of fun. But this one is... It's going to be a doozy. We're going to have a lot of fun putting it together. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at everything that's in there. Alright, oh. My mistake. I almost forgot to show you guys the back. It's pretty cool. That's a couple of vignettes to take a look at. This is going to be 72 centimeters or 28.5 inches long by 39 centimeters or 15 inches tall. So pretty wide. It does look like it is a bit modular, so you're able to take things apart as needed and move things around. But I am super excited. It's going to have lots of little minifigures. So now, let's open it up. Oh boy. Okay, so I've spread everything out. I seem to be missing a bag. I think I'm missing 38. Maybe it just got buried under here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off and organize it probably on the floor. And just to make sure that everything is here or not. Maybe I miscounted somewhere. If it's not here, I'll contact Lego and tell them I'm missing a bag. But we'll go ahead and get started. This might be a two-part video anyway, just because there's so much stuff here. But it does look like we have a total of 49 bags. Let me just double check. Just checked in the booklet. 49 bags is the total that we are supposed to have. 50 with the unlabeled bag over there with all the extra stuff in it, the large plates and things. But we'll probably do 25 bags here today, and then the other 24 another time. But I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off. I'm gonna recount everything, and organize it, make sure it's correct, or see if I'm missing, and then we'll get to it. Found it. There it was. It was indeed hidden under another bag. So we're all good. We have everything here. We do have an open bag, but that's probably unavoidable with the amount of things that were here. Otherwise, you know, it would be tragedy, but I think everything that has fallen out I put back in it. But we'll go ahead and continue taking everything out. 38. Thank you. Alright, so Rivendell. This one here took... Oop, forgot a bag. This one here took quite a while to build. I think in total the entire project took around 16 to 18 hours to complete. This section of it, probably around 3 to 4 hours itself. And what we start here is the tower, which looks like it's the living area in Rivendell. So first thing we did there was build Frodo and get his ring. And we start up a little bit of the foundation of the tower. So Rivendell is the elven city in Lord of the Rings, one of a few. But it is where the council sits, and of course that was Sam, Frodo's best friend and constant companion throughout his entire journey. But Rivendell is an important area within the world of Lord of the Rings. It is where the Fellowship of the Ring gather for the first time. And from there, they set out on their quest to go destroy the ring by throwing it into the fires of Mount Doom. But for this, we'll talk about the build a little bit. So we build the foundation here. And a little bit of carpet there in the middle, you can see. And on the right-hand side is the foundation for the tower. And we build a few arches. Now, as I mentioned, it does take quite a long time to build these. But amateur, I hear you cry. Your hands are moving so fast. Well, that's just a little bit of editing magic. Bad jokes aside, so this is kind of a study and library area on the lower floor here. And you can see that I am building a bookcase. And it kind of looks like a bed, but it's a table there in the middle. A few sconces. And right here are statues that adorn the tower. So this set comes with a lot of minifigures. About 12 to 13 for the main cast, and then several more for these little statues that are around the build. I'm not 100%, but I think it's one of the highest minifigure inclusions in a set, with the exception of maybe one of the sports ones. If anyone has any further information on that, feel free to tell me in the comments. But we built the foundations for the second story. And here we put together a mural of what I believe is the War of the Ring. The first War of the Ring, I should say. And we add some decoration. Now, I know I often say that I enjoy doing these builds, and it is true. I can say that even the ones that frustrate me, I still enjoy. I would say that Lego I would never categorize as being particularly difficult, with easy to follow steps, usually, as long as it is drawn properly in their books. This one, I would say, is a lot more tedious in certain places, because it had a lot of doing the same thing over and over again. A lot of tiny little pieces. As you can see, it just had to make 3 arches here. But it's still fun to me. I enjoy just kind of losing myself and just getting into a groove of building and seeing what comes up of it. It's very enjoyable to me. It's very relaxing. Counterintuitively, even when I'm getting stressed by some of the harder builds I've done. You can see the top area here is more of a bedroom. Now this, I believe, is supposed to be Bilbo Baggins' room, where he is writing his There and Back Again book, which is basically The Hobbit. It is also where Frodo recovers from being stabbed by an Nazgul, and there's Bilbo. And we're just continuing to build his study area. And a little bit of balcony. This set is definitely one of the more elegant builds that I've done so far. And now we get to the most tedium of the build, at least for this section. So we were building part of the roof, and we have all these little pieces to put in.
Within the instructions themselves, it does tell us how to straighten these pieces up, and you can see that I'm using that long brick piece there. And I'm just kind of sliding them in between and moving them around until they are straight. I think this was probably the most amount of time for like a single portion that I spent. This one and the roof in the greater part of the structure later on. Well, in the next video, I should say. And we just secure it on. I really like and enjoy the pattern on the roof. It looks very neat. Little owl statue on top. And now we get into the tower section itself. We get to build it up a bit. And now to decorate the belfry. And this section is meant to easily come off so that you can remove it and look down into Bilbo's study. But the builders put a lot of detail into this whole build, and it just comes out fantastic. This section of the build and the next section, next video I should say, only account for less than half the total amount of bags and Legos for the entire build. So the third and final video is going to have the most amount of Legos in it, and that one's probably going to be a lot longer than this one. As I said previously, this one took, I believe, about 3 to 4 hours to complete. Again, all the details with all the little balconies and crenellations and statues. I really enjoy how it came out.
Alright, and there we have it. The end of book 1 in this Lego set. I think I'm going to end it here. It took a while to do this one. I'm going to split them up into 3 videos to go with the 3 books. And it also kind of goes with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So let's take a look at it a little bit, so we just kind of get a view of this section, because it's pretty cool. So first off, I really like the pattern. It was kind of a little bit of a pain to get it to line up, but it looks very pretty. I know it's gonna be another pain to get the other roof done when we get to that. But this belfry thing is designed to come apart, so we can get a sneak peek at Bilbo writing his book There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Tale. Meanwhile, we have Sam watching over Frodo as he recovers in what I assume is Bilbo's bed. And down below there is a little library area. And on the back here we have a mural for what I believe is the first War of the Ring. And on this side we can see all these statues. A little secret tunnel that doesn't really go anywhere. But I really like the decorations for this. It's very pretty. And there we go. That is the first part of the Rivendell set. We'll go ahead and do part 2, book 2, in the next video. If you like this, go ahead and like it. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, as I don't post very frequently and the algorithm does not like that. So subscribing is the best way to see more of my videos. But as always, I want to thank you very much for joining, and I hope you guys have a great day.